And there's the bell signaling the start at 9:20 if you're keeping track. Hour 50 is how long? Do the math. Go.
11:10.
Sure. Correct. 2 hours minus 10 minutes. That's the easier way to think about it. All right. All right. So we have on sheets B and C. Those are the games we're going to be focusing on. They are the A event semifinals. Winners move on to the finals at noon tomorrow, and the losers will play in, I'm calling it the bronze medal game at noon tomorrow, the D event. And then over on our other sheet, on sheets A and D, are the B event semifinals. Losers are out, and the winners go on to play the final tomorrow. We'll verify all of the rock colors here momentarily just to make sure we have everything correct. That also looks good. No, this one's, yeah, that one's right.
That one's right, yep.
Mike Dunnam's throwing red, yep.
And then Jackie's got a red rock in her hand. Yep.
It's nice when they all pick the correct colors.
I appreciate that they all picked the correct colors.
I mean,
well done, teams.
All they have to do is look at the name cards over the color of the rocks. But you know, when you're used to club play and you flip for hammer, then you get to pick which color you want.
That's what I am used to too.
Then you come to a Vonspiel where the colors are pre-assigned. Okay, so back to our setup. A event semis, 2 Dunnam teams. Papa Dunnam, the creator of the Dunnam family fortune, Dunnam Sporting Goods family fortune. That's what we're going with. I don't know. Scott Dunnam, the heir with Andy.
The heir apparent.
Heir apparent to the Dunnam Sporting Goods. They don't spell it the same.
Does that make Andy the spare to the Dunnam family fortune?
He is what's the he's Prince Harry to Prince William.
Okay,
Yeah.
Prince Andy.
Yeah, Prince Andy.
Prince Scott and Prince Andy.
Yeah. They are both.
I think they would both feel super embarrassed if we just said them about them right now.
So Mike Dunnam playing a team from Chesapeake, Glaser. They played really well earlier. I watched some of that game. Scott Dunnam playing a team from Diamond State in Delaware. Our new friendly opponents. We're playing them in a little friendly one-day thing. Potomac and Diamond State. They're not too far away from each other, a couple hours. Traffic dependent, of course. So that is Team Sha-Hufe. I'm just going with the accent for fun. Then over on sheet A and D, 3 Potomac teams. Josh Day against Rarefied Hair, skipped by Stephen Enixon, and then Michael Ray against Hallisey, who I think I said was from Bucks. Did I look that up? Yes. They're from Bucks County, which is near Philadelphia. You hear Stephen over there on sheet A already.
He's just warming up.
Yeah, he's just warming up. That was
I barely heard him.
Didn't even need to really scream that hard because he probably rolled further than he wanted to on that shot. All right, single guard, red guard up now, and trying to tap this yellow out of the 4-foot.
All right,
Yeah,
tapped it open.
What do you think, Lauren? Is that yellow that's very close to the house? Is that biting or not biting?
I think it might be biting with where the cameras are.
Yeah. Yee. That looks more out to me
It
now.
looks more out this way. But the camera's right over the pin, so it'll always look like a bit further outside than it actually is.
The reason I'm asking is just there would be a lot more pressure in a first end, especially if that one is in play. And this one stays for a biter, which it does.
It does.
Still many rocks to go, though. They're going to hit the open, wide open one over here. And a whole bunch of rocks in the back of the house on sheet C. And using that backing very well. Yellow rock from team Sha-Hufe. Sha-Hufe? Let's see. I don't even know. I haven't looked up all the rosters. I really needed to. Very professional stuff going on here.
Well,
I meant to look it up just to find out why they were called that.
oh yeah, that's good.
Because Skip's name is Skip's name. Yeah, it's definitely Skip's name is Brian with the Hufe. I don't know where the Shaw comes from though. There's no Shaws on their team. Because they have Julian David Yeager and Dan Pearson. Maybe it's some Cherry Blossom-ish reference. Well, we don't have to worry about the yellow biter anymore.
I know it's long gone.
Yep.
It's not our problem. I think they were trying to guard there and they hogged it. Oh, I found Steven.
Steven's there. That was a well-deserved screaming from Steven that time. They did not make that shot as planned. Well, another nice. We got a whole pile of rocks in the back corner there. Somebody should tell them they can draw to the 4-foot.
It turns out you can. It is an option.
Just because there's a pile of rocks back there doesn't mean you have to draw to the pile of rocks. Ugh.
Andy wants to make sure he's got the line for the double peel. Not satisfied with the single peel.
I mean, he does make these regularly.
Exactly.
And see, the cheap B is just showing you can draw to the 4-foot right there.
There it is.
Just like that.
There it is. So easy.
Andy did not make the double peel, by the way.
He did not. He slammed a rock back, peeled out a separate one.
Steven.
I feel like Steven is yelling more.
He did. He said it. I mean, that wasn't really even necessary either. I felt like he was saving his voice for later in the week as the games got more important.
I see.
All right. It seems like Mike Dunnam thinks he can see enough of this to move it a little bit, but this is cruising wide right now. Might even tick it under further. Oh, no, it did tick it open.
All right.
Yeah, so now they have to deal with it. Team Glaser from Chesapeake. I don't know. Andy and Scott still yet to throw on sheet C. That looks like a blank to me. What do you think? It's a blank, right?
Yeah.
All those.
Yeah, that's blankable.
It's only 6 rocks.
That's
they can
blankable.
triple and triple, and then you're blanking.
Yeah. Yeah.
With how hard Andy and Scott can throw the rocks.
They'll be fine.
I don't think he's actually trying to throw it that hard.
I don't think so, based on how he just threw it. No, I don't think so.
I think he'd like to just stay right on the corner of that one. Oh, he over-curled a little bit. Yellow still sitting shot over there. And yellow on sheet B sitting 3. So earlier today, Lauren, we were talking about lefties.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There we go. We have a lefty.
Yep. It's awesome.
Sometimes you just need the lefty perspective from the hack to be able to make a shot. You
Every
got two lefties, actually. Josh is also a lefty on sheet A.
On sheet A. Yep.
Mike trying to get the hit and roll on this one. The leftiness of his throw was betraying him that time because did not follow the same path that the righties were making earlier. You don't get out to the broom on those lefty throws. It wants to curl on you a little bit more, I think.
I don't know if it happens as much on like the cross side going that way.
Yeah.
But definitely on the other side.
I feel like if you just don't get out wide enough on those, though, sometimes it just catches a little bit of the inside curl. So if I recall correctly, a couple years ago, the Yeagers were actually on Team Scott Dunnam because they were sponsoring that team. And as a perk of their sponsorship, they got to play with Scott.
Oh, that's pretty fun.
Yeah.
What a great perk.
And now they're playing against him. It is a good perk. I mean,
it's a great perk. Yeah.
I feel like the sponsorship of curling, like seeing your name on a jacket on a web stream like ours, or even, a U.S. curling web stream, is maybe not that important to. It's a very niche audience, you know. You're not reaching. If you have your logo on the New York Yankees uniform, people are going to see it.
Yes.
But on the Team Scott Dunnam, maybe a little less so.
Maybe
so it's
less
kind of
so.
it's just a cool perk to have
it's a
as
cool
a
perk.
Get to play with Scott. It turns out Scott plays really well in this event.
He does. He always plays quite well. I mean, he plays quite well a lot of places. Also here.
All right, let's see what Scott has here then.
So it looks like Scott and Papa Dunnam throwing at the same time.
Well, yeah, Mike is
Mike
making making a sneaky double.
Yeah, I like it.
And Scott making the nose to sit one. Good result for them. Yeah, yellow has to be a little careful now.
There are so many rocks back there in that back quad.
Yeah, because if he taps the yellow or the red he just threw onto the yellow this time, then he ends up sitting 3.
Oh, speaking of Team Dunnam, Yeager right in front of us has his Team Dunnam.
Oh, he still has the
jersey on.
Nice.
I think Julie has it on the other end too.
Nice. And Team Glaser trying to draw to sit 3 and put a little more pressure on Mike Dunnam. Oh wait, no, that was the last rock. They were trying to draw for 3. My bad. They didn't put the hammer up symbol up.
Take 2 though.
So they will take 2. 2 points for Glaser.
That'll end the first end for them. We got 2 more rocks left here on sheet C. Brian throwing his last, and Scott has the hammer.
That right now is not really yarding a whole lot. They knew it was light, but they really needed to curl a little bit more. There it goes.
There it is. It's settled in okay.
Ooh.
That's a nice spot.
I think that curled like 3 feet after the hog line,
Right.
and it only moved 3 feet past the hog line.
It saved all of its
It blocked
curl
the
for
shot.
the end.
It did block the easy shot, anyways. Go ahead, Paul.
I think I need another one in that back quadrant there. What do you guys think?
Why not?
Just put a big old rock back there. But yeah, no.
Sheets A, B, and D have all moved on to the second end, just to give you a heads up.
1, 2, and 3 points each. I don't think we're going to have a 4 on this sheet. That would be difficult. Right now it's on the outside yellow, trying to get it to curl over. Oh, they got it through. And now they need to go straight to get the tap back. Can they go far? They got
Nice.
2. Didn't quite move it enough. They almost had the shot for 3.
That was incredible. Nice draw.
Pretty close, yeah. Only 2. Wow. That was a pretty narrow hole there to get through.
The start of the second end over here on sheet B is pretty open. Mike's looking for a draw, split the house here. They have one sitting top 4. He's looking for one over in the corner of the 8-foot. Also in the top. A little bit speedy though.
Just banking time here.
I think so. Banking time, looking for that blank.
That's what happens sometimes when the first rock goes in the house. Everybody just trade hits back and forth, and although that's going sideways.
That rock ran a bit strangely.
Yeah. Maybe
It
a little
seemed
light,
okay,
but it
and
was
then suddenly it was not okay. It gives Team Glaser a chance to guard. Nope, I'm wrong. They're going to draw another one in. I think split those apart a little bit. Not bad.
Yeah, pretty good.
Not bad.
Oh, I think she turned that one out of her hand
She
there.
did, yeah.
Looked like not the best release. Yeah, you definitely wanted to be on the other side. Yeah, that's gone. Anytime you're throwing near the center line and you turn it to cross the center line
Yeah.
immediately, it's not going to be able to be held.
And
in
it's
the
such
place.
like a mind twister to be like throwing just along the center line, but because like you want to be on it.
It seems like
now.
it's such a guide. It seems like it's such a good guide,
Yeah,
and
and
yet
it's actually a terrible guide. Glaser here. I wasn't. I don't. I didn't.
He guarded
pay
the
attention to
correct
see,
side of the
Yeah,
rock.
he guarded the right side. I didn't see if he wanted to draw, but lots of good results available there. So guard's fine. Is Sha-Hufe like a Dune reference? Like Shah-Halud? Like.
No idea. No comments on that?
I have no idea.
No.
I'm just trying to figure it out. It's still simmering in the back of my head.
Have all of the event cherry names, and they're not any of those.
No, it's not any of the cherries.
All right, they moved some rocks around at least.
They did.
Got a little bit more space, but this one is to guard that one on the 4 foot again. Be a bit tighter.
They gotta let it go.
Oh yeah, they gotta stop.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's great. Oh, Julie had a real nice guard.
Yeah.
Or draw into the corners.
Played it real tight to that guard, and very nice. Yeah, if the yellow guard on sheet B curls anymore, you might have a hit and roll underneath your own corner guard there. So it stopped just in time for him, which makes Mike Dunnam having to call the run back again. Run back / peel, either one. And speaking of Dunnam runbacks, that was Andy also trying a Dunnam runback. And another one that moved things around, freeing up the scoring area again. We'll just say that. He actually might be able to use that red corner guard now if he really wanted to.
Yeah, I think so.
Because of the other two yellows, yeah, see. I think that yellow realizes that, and they're going to try to get rid of the red corner guard so that they can't use it. Because you would, if you're drawing behind that guard, you're going to be out counting those other two yellows on the other side.
So would you try to like roll towards the center after you hit the red?
I think so. You're trying to hit it on this side, the inside of that, and then roll to the center line.
Yeah. No, other side.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was saying. Hit the inside of it and roll in a little bit. Although maybe he was just holding the broom there.
Oh,
he's holding the broom there to just draw the top 12 and end up where that line was.
A totally routine shot, and we overcalled it.
Yeah.
Nice job, Paul. Good guess.
I mean, that's where I wanted the yellow one to end up anyway.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that you take the red guard out of play as well.
Yeah, well, it's a great spot because it blocks that draw path. So that's cool.
Oh, Andy almost made the double on that one, but rolled a little too far across the top. That's a good spot, though, because now if they nose it, they're not shot rock still. On cheapie. They nose that one.
Yes. I was looking at where the sheet C rocks were landing.
This looks like it's a little outside. Almost got the little roll behind his own corner. So I think I might know what they're going to do, Team Glaser.
What's that?
The same thing.
Say, repeat.
Put the broom basically in the same place that fooled me last time.
Yeah, I think it's him stepping up to stand next to that red rock. I thought
was,
for sure
yeah.
they were hitting it.
Usually you do that because you're aiming at that rock, yeah.
Like on sheet C right now, where Scott is trying to hit the yellow rock, so the broom's right on the yellow rock.
I don't think Scott's throwing a draw on this one.
No. I believe run back double is what we want. Yeah, I think that's a fair bit of weight.
Oh, no, it might slow down in the 4-foot.
Maybe.
No,
Well, something
just
goes
couldn't,
away.
Couldn't keep it. I think he wanted to hit it a little more on the outside.
I think he did.
And the sheet B draw is
A little bit
heavy
heavier this
again,
time.
which means that Mike
Space weight.
Dunnam will just have the draw to touch 8-foot. Looks like he's taking the ice to potentially use the backing on the right side there, which feels comfortable.
Yeah,
but,
so could be comfortable.
But the line and the, like, nobody, you don't.
No one's drawn down the
middle.
middle.
Yeah, you haven't thrown this one on purpose.
And sometimes the middle is real sticky when nobody's been on it. But weight looks good. He's got the backing right now because he's coming a little heavy.
Oh, does he?
Really,
oh, it's not going through the hole, is it?
It's heavy. Oh, no.
No,
no,
he's
no,
got
it's
it.
fine. Uh-oh.
I didn't think there was a hole
That's
there.
fine.
Yeah. Use the backing.
Use the backing. Very handy backing.
So single point for Mike Dunnam. And Scott just looking to make at least one of these go away. The broom is fairly tight, but I don't know. I never quite know.
This is his last rock. Too.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe he's playing the thin double.
Why not?
Maybe. Yeah, I think he was trying it. Just hit it a little too thin. So open draw for 2. Right? Last rock, yep.
Last rock. the sweepers are carrying this one all the way. Trying to touch the house. I think they're looking pretty good. I think they can get it there. I think they can get it there.
Yeah.
I think they got it there. I think they're fine. All right, so that'll be 2 for Team Sha-Hufe. Tied up going in the third.
I like the juxtaposition of the red rocks in a line on sheet B and the chaos yellow right next to them. Getting ready to be thrown. You don't have to organize your
I feel like
rocks.
sometimes I'm the red, or the line of red, and sometimes I'm the chaos yellow. That's okay.
Chaos yellow was just because they were getting ready to throw because they knew
Don't want to delay a game.
Yeah, they're basically the last one to finish their second end
Yeah.
of all the games, so they want to keep it moving.
It's been a bit of a war of attrition over here in sheet B, just hitting back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, I mean that's what happened last until they missed one,
Exactly.
and then all of a sudden it was a score of 2. Well, that's the same thing that happened to them last time. That I think that's the same rock too. Take notes.
I think that rock is goofy. Is that red? C red 3, B red 3.
Yeah, he's looking at it now. See him lifting it up to see what happened. Is that
maybe something under there?
Went really, really crazy sideways.
They did just get a bit sharpened earlier in the week. So I wonder if that one got a little, I don't know, a little extra sharp.
I don't remember anything from the earlier game where we had a 30 rock go sideways.
Yeah, well, we had, coming this way, we had maybe 1 or 2, but I don't know if it was that rock. I think it might have been one later in the stack. There was like a draw or a guard or something that just went like totally sideways at one point.
All right, so chance to make up for that miss because yellow did not get that one in the house. And sweeping it out of hand again. Can they get a piece of this? You got a good piece of this one.
Oh, I think they got it. I think they got it. There it is.
Gonna roll.
Ooh, I don't know if it'll stick. Maybe? Nah. Close.
Couple of rocks down this line on sheet C that have been a little heavy. Trying to use the staggered guards and not getting around them. And we'll see if Team Glaser manages to get one behind the accidental corner guard. They're trying.
Ooh, they're trying. I think they can do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's spot.
That's very well
It's gonna
swept.
poke out the other side even. I don't think you want to come at
overburied.
it. Yeah, I don't think you want to come at it from that direction.
No, I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, you're just freezing to that for sure. Very nice shot there, though.
Yeah, sweepers
was,
picked that one up and
one of my
good
old
judgment.
skips from when I was a young pup at this club.
really?
Barry Bass.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a great name, Barry Bass.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Barry and Pam they're
They're out of Chesapeake
yeah,
now?
they're in Chesapeake now. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he was one of the 20 years ago guys that he was probably my age back then. Younger than me even. Still got it. Back in those days, everybody still kind of did like the little mini lift.
Oh.
You know, they kind of lift it up just a little bit in your backswing.
Wow.
And there was a lot of people that did that.
Okay.
And I think now the only person I see do it is Kevin Cooey.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when he's just trying to throw the, the hack weight hits.
I feel like there was a time I would see Bruce do that every so often.
Yeah.
It wasn't like all the time, but I felt like every so often you'd see him give it a little lift.
Thank goodness we don't see anybody lifting it fully anymore.
Oh goodness.
There was somebody earlier today that I did see that was
on a full lift.
They did a mini lift.
Okay.
It was just like a little lift when they brought it back towards the hack.
I always feel like it's like lifting the lid of like a pot, a little tip.
Yeah. This draw a little heavy as well. So you throw a couple rocks down the line and they start speeding up a little bit.
So speedy.
Team Scott Dunnam, on the other hand, drawing in to sit 4.
Woo.
They did get
Well swept too.
that one under the staggered guard.
Well thrown, well swept.
Diamond State is definitely going to start doing some cleanup. See, now they over-adjusted on sheet B. Had somebody go so heavy, and they over-adjusted, and
I'm too late.
that's just the tendency sometimes, You think you know what you're doing, and then the ice says, no, you don't.
All right, so this one, draw again. Line good, weight slowing.
Let's try him.
Just needs to sit down.
Yeah, I don't think you
go.
really want it all the way back. It's second shot, but now leaving a big pocket to freeze back to there.
There's definitely not a problem with rocks curling towards the side over there. They're definitely curling towards the side. Over on C, so Sha-Hufe threw a peel, knocked some rocks around and uncovered one of the top 8 red rocks. So Dunnam now looking to bring another one in. I didn't see whether Scott was looking for a guard or a draw, but either way, got lots of line to work with.
Yep, there's a lot of cleanup having to happen now for yellow.
And over on B, Mike's going to keep playing over to this left-hand side where all of the rocks are.
Where the rocks and the
first
guards.
of the skips rocks.
More importantly, the guards are over there. And just getting one rock of cleanup on sheet C.
But lost a shooter.
And this one's got it.
All right, where's this draw land?
Yeah, right into the pocket.
Wow. Wow.
Yep.
Still room there for other shot rocks to be kind of stacked up. It's not over yet over there.
Yeah, 3 rocks to go.
3 rocks to go, yep. This will be the first skips rock for
Yeah,
Glaser.
you get 1 in there, and then you get a half miss, and maybe you get 2 out of it. Scott Dunnam putting the rock right back where it was. I think that is almost exactly where the previous one was.
Yeah. It was definitely in the top 8.
What happened? What's happening on Sheep B? The broom is so much tighter.
Sheep B, I don't know if they're trying to kind of rattle that red out, but keep a yellow.
They're definitely must be throwing more weight, yeah.
But I'd be concerned about the red jamming on the yellow, and you just
and you spill open, and then they
spill open and
sit too.
See, this looks too tight though. Anyway,
It's
I think
wrecking
they're
on
just
the guard. Yeah.
So that might not be the worst yellow guard though, because it gets rid of that keep drawing to the side path. But now it's going to make it hard for them to.
If he draws right where Mike just tapped his broom, and they sit 2. Hard. I mean, you still have a draw to the forfeit.
You do.
Feel like you didn't really want that card there, though.
No, I don't think he did. Yeah. I was trying to find an optimistic reason that it could land there, and then no, I couldn't find it. Because I don't even think you want to try to I don't know. That was a really tough line to try to find on that side.
Yeah, I thought if they just throw the same draw again, like I said, get a half miss out of Team Glaser, and then you can still have a shot, or get a half miss out of Dunnam, rather. You still have a chance to get 2. All right, big shots coming on B and C here. Diamond State trying to do something with one of those guards. They're promoting, yeah. But they had to decide which one, and I think they're kind of in between both of them.
No, not in between. Oh, no. Oh.
Well.
Huh?
They only cut him down to 4.
Yeah.
Not ideal. And Mike Dunnam did not quite get around the guard where he wanted to. So he's putting the broom roughly in the same place.
Oh, I see what he's doing. He's just bringing the broom in front of any rocks.
Right.
Okay.
But I
not
think the point is that he's trying a similar shot to what he was just trying.
Yeah, but it's not when he puts the broom there. When we got confused, it's not because he's hitting it. He's just making the broom easy to see.
Yeah.
Smart. I like it. All right, so try this again.
Yeah.
This heavier weight draw over the
Should be by the guard this time.
I think for sure it's by the guard this time.
What's going to happen?
Pluck the red.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, great shot. Sit 2. Sit 2.
Got 2. Wow. Very nicely done. So you just needed a second chance at it.
All right, so it'll be 2 for Glaser to end the third.
And Scott now trying to do the same thing and go back to sitting 5 or really just guarding the open ones. All right. What can we telestrate for these yellows? I think it's just tapping the same.
Do you think the quad is there?
No. Telestrate the quad for us, Paul.
Yeah, where's the quad? Find the quad.
I think he's trying to tap, with T-line weight, tap that outside yellow. I think last time he was just narrow on it, and that's the only reason it.
Yeah, because the rocks are in a great spot. Well, at least that side yellow now is in a great spot to go straight back.
Yeah.
A little tougher with the center line yellow. But not impossible with that rock either.
All right, rock is on the way. Hard line already. Might have to use that center line one after all.
They can if they need it.
No, I think it's caught in between again.
No.
No, it's just
Oh,
going to hit
maybe?
the inside of the yellow and
Yeah.
not go in the right direction.
Maybe they can cut the score down a bit?
No.
Nope.
Still a 4.
Darn it. So it didn't have enough weight either.
And it looked like a 3 on sheet A. Oh, they are checking to make sure that's the 2.
Always smart to check.
It's 3 for sure. We'll
Yeah.
find out. My bad. He still has a rock left. I think that so then they were looking to see
Oh, I
if
thought they were checking to see if they wanted to hit it
if
or
they
not.
wanted to hit it.
Yeah.
Lost track of who has hammer. Sometimes they do that in my own games. All the other sheets were already on sheet or on end 4, so I was expecting it to have been the last rock. That's my mistake. All right, well, he made the draw.
1, 2, 3,
So
4.
I see 5 fingers up on one
Well,
hand.
there we go.
So I think we found another. You're gonna draw to the corners on this side now.
I know.
Back quadrants again.
It didn't build up right away, but the last 3 shots, we've been drawn to the back quadrant again.
There was a perfect freeze by Mike Dunnam's team, and then a little bit of heavy one on for Glaser, and now another one to that back quadrant. But Barry Bass is definitely hitting this one, hitting and flopping over
I
to
sure
it.
think so.
Hit and flopped too far. Not bad. Good try. Well, now the red shot rock is going to be double guarded.
Yeah, I don't think you can come around the other way on this one either.
No, I think
Look how
it's
straight it's
you
running.
still just have to.
Yeah, you still have to
trying
come
the same thing.
inside.
Oh, and that's the first hog rock I remember over on sheet C.
Yeah.
That one also just running a little bit heavy.
All right.
See somebody make this one. We want to see makes. Made shots.
Well, so this one, he's just trying to do top 8, block the line.
Yeah.
But yeah, close off the draw. Looks a little quick though.
Yeah, the tolerance there is to be in the hop house. Definitely behind the tee, I heard. You get it to touch the yellow. Yeah, sitting 2. But as we saw last end, nice little pocket there for yellow to freeze to
exactly.
now. Although we thought it was a nice pocket last time, and then they ended up poking that red out between
Turns out
them somehow.
it wasn't a pocket at all.
This one is definitely, you can't get a rock between those 2 reds.
Nope.
I can confidently say that. Line's looking pretty good here. Yeah, get it right in there.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, a little short.
Oh, that's
though.
nice. That's not a bad spot though.
Not
It's hard to
bad.
hit. It's hard to hit and like stay anywhere where
You
you're
have a
not
better
totally
view than me.
exposed.
They're gonna.
Yeah.
If they try to hit, it's gonna jam on the back.
So if they hit it pretty full, it jams in the back. If they hit it thin, they spill open. So it's not as far as like a plan B goes. It's a nice little spot to sit in. Comes this rock easily around the guard.
Jams
and rolls out. It leaves the yellow, the shot rock, a little more exposed on the outside of the guards than it was before. But I still don't think it's out there enough to like hit and get a roll inside on it. It's not the way it looks from sitting behind it over here. So Glaser just looked to draw again. Get a second shot in there.
Yeah, and you can even tap back the red this time, or even a lot of tolerance this time. You can tap back the red. You can be short as long as you're fully behind and don't set up a double. Options.
So many options.
Skips love options.
What's your favorite option? Well, that was a nice one back on
My
C.
favorite option is to not have to throw.
Well, that was a great draw.
Yeah, that's perfect. Honestly, if you're giving me options, and I have the option to either, basically there he had a 8-foot range of weights he could be.
Right.
I kind of like that option. It's pretty good.
I think this is still pretty tough to hit.
Feels like another jam possibility.
Yeah. But if he's trying to cut them down, it makes a lot of sense. Oh, they moved the broom out. I wonder if they're throwing more of a draw. All right, so that takes Shot Rock. Pushes the yellow back to second. But it's still completely open. So there's still an option here for Glaser when they find the line they like.
You have a
to either
better
nose it
angle
or
than me. Is it completely open or is it just a little bit under?
I think it might be completely open.
Okay. As long as they choose the right weight.
At least edge on edge, if
Yeah.
not completely open.
They choose the right weight, they should be able to get across and sit 2.
I think there's room to get across here. The red guard's long enough. Not with you can't throw scream and hot weight at this.
Yeah, and you don't want to hit it on the broom side.
No.
Tricky center line. Once it starts going across the center line, it's going to go.
Oh, will it go?
I think they got it past the guard.
I think they're fine. Yeah. They
Beauty.
should just cross the nose, roll under. Beautiful shot. Sit. Rolled it just a little too far. Sits third.
Yeah, so yellow sitting 1. Can they? I don't know that they can move it far enough to get 2.
I don't know that they can. They'd have to get it in between.
But I thought that last time too.
Yeah, I know. They have to get it in between those.
Because now the hole
rocks,
is sort of there.
Yeah, but you have to get to
but
the
I think you have to touch something.
Yeah. I mean, this is hammer, so alternatively it's, take your 1 and keep on trucking. What is going on C while they're setting up on B? Let's see.
There's
a lot
bad
of red
news
going
for
on.
yellow.
Yeah, there's a lot of red going on in there.
Very similar to the previous end when there was just a box of reds.
Oh, man.
I kind of like the jiggle. Jiggle through the hole.
Yeah.
Make the double on the reds and jiggle through the hole and see if you can spin into where the reds in the house are.
Those shots are some of my favorite. Physics is funny.
All right, Mike Dunnam's last rock is away on sheet
Yeah, so
B.
if he can touch 4, he gets 1.
Yep, that's all he's doing. He's just trying to touch 4.
I feel like the weight's close. I think sweeping is a great idea.
And they swept it
It was
enough.
beautiful.
Very
well
nice.
swept.
1 point for Mike Dunnam.
Yeah, they took a look at whether they could tap that yellow back and kind of squiggle
Yeah, it really
through.
didn't look like it was there. To
I
me.
didn't. I think it'd be really hard to get under the guards.
I think this
And
is
there's a
going to be.
possibility you hit it wrong and you give yellow 2 or 3.
I think that was a straight double attempt by yellow on our Diamond State
Yeah.
on sheet C, but didn't quite get there and still in a bit of trouble. It's kind of why I wanted to throw the double on the guards to give yourself more of an opening, because now Scott's just going to block all of your options.
Yep.
And both sheets A and D are also coming down to last couple rocks. Sheet A, Team Josh Day is sitting 2, but Steven Enixon and Rarefied Hair trying to draw and cut him down. And on sheet D, it looks like Team Michael Ray might have a chance at 3 if they can get through the hole somehow. Or is that yellow's trying to throw now?
Yellow's throwing right now
Yellow's
on sheet D.
Then they look like they're trying to hit score 2. Yeah. And Steven just a little bit short on the draw.
Cuts them down to 1. Oh, but they did just.
But Josh still has
That
a
was the hammer.
rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sheet D is over curling. But did they get? No, they didn't. Okay. All right, so now does Michael Ray have a shot for 3? No, probably not.
I don't see it. I don't see it. Not for
Does
3 at
yellow
least.
have a shot for anything on sheet C? Like they're looking at a double run back.
Yeah, they're
which
looking
is,
at a red, yellow, red.
Or just, yeah, they have to go pretty wide to try to draw the forfeit out here.
And who knows what the weight on that is. Oh, Josh got it.
Yeah, Josh got his draw for 2, looks like.
2 looks like.
Nicely done. All right, hammer coming in on sheet C.
Just looks a little too quick.
Yeah.
Line was pretty close, though, for not having thrown over there at all.
Yeah. Just a little heavy, so 2 again for Scott Dunnam. And last rock coming in on sheet D. Crashes on the guard, doesn't move anything else, so steal of 1 for Hallisey. Lauren, look, it's top quadrant this time,
Oh, man.
not back
we
quadrant.
got this. Look at this.
Crazy.
Man, those games where you end up playing in the back of the house in the front, those can be frustrating. Fully distracted by hockey now. I've lost the thread on curling.
It's overtime, Lauren.
I know.
It's a minute left in
I
overtime.
know, and it's still tied. That's the keep away version of hockey now. All right, let's see where we're at. Okay, so.
They made the hit and roll.
Oh, they did a little
and
flop
then,
under?
And then
okay.
they drew back to the same place. So now
Okay.
it's
Can they
a lot harder to
those?
double, though.
Yeah.
I think they just want to do the same hit and roll. And if you get 2 of your reds behind your red guards, that's great.
Yeah, and hopefully you can jostle the yellows a bit more, and then maybe you got a double for next time. This one seems to be hanging a little too wide. So it is going to rattle the yellows, but it's going to rattle them in, not out.
And a little bit more behind the guards.
And unfortunately, set them up in a really nice spot.
Kind of like just drawing the same way.
Yeah. Wouldn't
Stick
overthink
another
this one.
Yeah, stick another one on. Even short of that is fine. Well, I think maybe they think the red one is more accessible. To do something with. They don't hate a guard either way.
Oh, not at all.
Because I don't think they can make any kind of hit and roll now, or even a flop, like just a heavy draw flop into the middle on those yellows. So probably the shot call would be to do something with the red.
So.
All right, Lauren, it's intermission, so you got my full attention again.
Oh, mine too. I can focus on curling now that hockey is on a break again.
So they did try to throw the guard, but it was very long.
They did. It was too long. So now
maybe
Mike's
they still have a
side.
potential tap the red back-ish.
Yeah, I think so. It looks like it's a little light. Sweepers have been on it for at least half the sheet.
Yeah, so maybe that yellow guard was an indication that it's a little slower on this side. See if they can get one in there where they would ask for it this time.
Yeah, so I think they were looking. They're just looking for a guard, just a long or a closer guard. Sorry.
Yeah, that looks okay. Pretty good.
Does the job.
You definitely can't get to that red straight now. So you got to do. I guess you got to. Too late to peel some guards. It's only how many left? How many rocks left?
4. I think this is skips. Yeah, this is skips rocks.
Yeah, Mike's in a pickle here. Just gonna say that. Probably just needs to get as close to nose on the yellow as he can. Oh, just thinks he can still draw on this side. Straight draw on this side. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know. Maybe he thinks he has a better feel on this line, but it's a bit
guards,
further out than it was.
The guards have been finishing.
Yeah, and it's a bit further out though than it was.
It is.
So. taking a good hard look at it and sticking with it. Seems a good bit further out than they've been going. Don't know if it's going to come back enough.
Seems wider, so even wider than I think
Really got to swoop in, but it is.
It's got to get under the cover.
Oh, second shot looks like, but open.
Like it's still
That's
open.
Yeah, it was just very wide. I mean, not necessarily wide to the broom.
Yeah.
But they had to go out so much farther because of where those guards ended up. That
Yeah. Yeah, and you can hit this for a third shot.
Yeah, hit it for third. It's a little bit tight around that yellow one, though. Yellow guard that's there.
I think it is, yeah. It's not.
Just don't want to whip it.
No.
As we say.
He might not have all of it, but he should have most of it.
That was Andy Dunnam whipping it on sheet C.
Speaking of whipping it.
Cleared out some guards as he was directed. Oh, that's, yeah, coming in okay. Just don't want to be wide. Don't be wide. Good enough. There you go. He's a little worried he was going to jam on the side yellow there. But so now Mike has another chance to play it a little bit tighter.
I say, I feel like that last shot gave them a better idea of where the line is. They were right there for the weight.
That one is looking a bit lighter. Yeah, that's not going to get there.
I don't think he's got it.
So draw to a little bit better than full 8 for Team Glaser from Chesapeake. That one's in a little bit of a wider line again. Looks like it's going to come back enough. Will it?
They had a draw over here earlier that curled in really nicely right at the finish.
Just got to stop for him. Maybe it'll touch the back yellow.
Help him out.
There you go.
There it is.
Nicely done. That'll be 3 for Glaser. And on sheet C, Scott was trying to move some stuff around and just bounced off into the open. So Diamond State has a chance to sit 3.
They don't have hammer.
I know, but they have a chance to sit 3.
Oh,
was what I was saying.
They do have hammer.
No, I didn't say score 3.
No. They have a chance to sit 3. Sorry, my brain was catching up. They have hammer, but this is their first rock.
Yes. So they have a chance to sit 3 and put some pressure on, which they really need to do. Maybe you get 3 and you're still in it.
I think so.
How many rocks left for Steven over there? On sheet A?
2. So it's 3 total. This is Steven's first. And he has hammer. What is going on in that house? Oh, interesting.
He's sitting
Fascinating.
3.
And then there's like 7 guards in front of it.
There's so many guards. They were throwing guards, and Josh was throwing runbacks or tapbacks, and there you go. Diamond State sitting 3, and not the easiest of doubles, because if they hit the yellow, there's a jam over there on the red, the outside yellow.
Yep.
You probably can't get to the one they just threw very easily.
It's a long guard, but it's covered.
I think I'm happy just getting rid of one of something.
I would think so.
So even if you do jam with this, trying to double the outside ones, as long as you get rid of one of them, we're fine.
You might even get, if you can kind of pop the corner of it, maybe you can get one of them to roll past that the red.
You go back a couple of rocks ago when Andy was trying to clear the front and ended up leaving one rock on the center line. It actually turns out to be mattering quite a bit now. And it looks like he is just going to get rid of the one.
Yep.
Roll away and
Over on A, the broom on Josh's looked like another tap bag.
yeah, it's a yellow-red
Yeah.
tap back, except he tapped in the yellow. Oh, no.
Oh,
So
no.
now Rarefied Hair is sitting 4 and drawing for 5. And Diamond State drawing for 3. Did they ever hang a score on sheet D for the 4th end? Okay, so they just didn't actually hang the 4, but you knew what happened. Okay. So red does have hammer, but their yellow is sitting 3. A couple rocks left to go over there as well. And a little short on the draw for Diamond State, so they only get 2 out of that. Rarefied Hair trying to drag this one into the full 12. Had to go a little further out on the line. And
Oh, what a sweep.
just
Did they
got
get
it there, I think. Michael is
Is he going to be okay?
about to fall over. They did. They kicked it away. Looked like 5.
I think Steven might owe them a cold beverage.
Yeah. We have plenty. Many beverages here. I didn't actually get to try any of the cocktails. You had something over there that looked fancy.
I had the old fashioned.
Just the old fashioned.
Yeah.
Was it a normal old fashioned or a Paul style old fashioned?
It was not a Paul style old fashioned.
Okay.
I think they had like a cherry something old fashioned. No, it was
Cherry
not
something for cherry blossom?
yeah, weird.
Yeah.
It was not a Wisconsin whatever they call it, brandy old fashioned. That's the
yeah.
one.
Oh, Michael Ray going through.
Oh no.
And 2, 3. Looked like it might have been 2. A lot of guards on sheet B all of a sudden. How do you get in there?
Oh my gosh, yes. I looked away, and now there's so many. Well, if you're Dunnam, clearly you just draw through a port.
I think they're...
That was the solution on sheet C, so I don't know why it's not a solution on sheet B. Got some tap back options. You got some draw through a port options.
I think this is the tap back.
I believe this is the tap back option.
It always feels safer to be throwing on the side that your rocks are on because the hole is through some yellow rocks and you don't want to tap those yellows. Looked like they did have handshakes over on sheet D. So Team Hallisey moving on to the semifinals, and there's a nice tap back.
It'll just sit. Oh, it'll sit beautifully.
Pretty good. So Team Hallisey, sorry, was moving on to the C semis at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Congrats on continuing in the slog. Oh, sorry, they were the B. The B finals, they're at noon tomorrow.
Oh, hey.
We already did the C. That's right.
They don't have to do. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So they're moving on to the B finals tomorrow at noon.
Well, that's fantastic.
Against the winner of sheet A, which at the moment looks to be Rarefied Hair. But anything can happen. All right, Team Glaser trying a similar tap back, but little angles weren't quite right there for them.
Nah, it didn't quite work out. Opened up another spot, though. Over on C, they're just going for the straight draw method.
That is
and
generally
that's a beautiful shot.
Preferred, easier. But did the sheet B did manage to open up a hole?
They did,
a bigger hole, an easier hole to get through. So big chance for Mike Dunnam to sit 2. Thinking of this one.
I think they can curl this one in. At least cover a corner.
Too deep. Yeah.
Nah, yeah, just get a corner of it,
it's really nice.
or all of it. I mean, you know,
whatever.
Don't underperform. That's a great spot.
Yeah. I think you got to blow up your own yellow guards now, honestly.
I do. I think it's peel of shame time.
I mean, you had the guards there because you liked them there. In theory.
I think they liked maybe 2 of them there.
The concept of them was good.
I think the third created some problems.
The concept
of a guard.
Yes. It was when they missed the tap back that created the third guard that was not so great.
There's a fair bit of weight here. They're going to move something. I don't know how many somethings. At least 2 somethings.
Oh, we got the good angle, too.
What a shot. So they still have a lot of guards, but now they have a lot of raises. And maybe some gaps. Some ports here to work with.
Yeah, I think the hole on the left side is about the same as what it was to just throw the same shot. Little communication issues.
Little chat, yeah.
Just not sure what they want to
figure out how to get a few more points.
Talking about
here.
possibly throwing behind the multiple guards on the right side. They're trying to score multiple points now. But yeah, I don't know. If you're just trying to throw, I think the idea here is that the red is more open on this side.
Mm-hmm.
So if you come in this direction and are sitting in the hole somewhere, I don't mind just throwing the same draw that you just threw, though.
No,
a little bit heavier, even closer to the forfeit.
Yeah, because that was a really nice shot. All right, sweepers all over the line. I feel like they're on the yellow.
I feel
Already?
like they're trying to hold it straight though.
Yeah.
To block that, what I was talking about, the
Yeah, exactly.
the
yeah.
red that was slightly open.
I
It's
think
still
you can
open.
still get to it. Yeah.
Still open, and they tapped in the yellow, which they did not want to do. So
Looks
potential
like they got about half or so.
to nose this one and sit 2. If they get a little flop somewhere, that's even better. All right, I have the silliest question in the world.
Yeah.
What
Shoot.
What color broom head do you find the easiest to see when you're aiming? Because I see a green one here. I saw a pink one earlier.
Yes.
And usually the ones, oh wow, that one's
Woohoo!
wild. The ones that all the pros have to use are yellow, but I also see a lot of orange.
Yeah, so I feel like the bright orange and green are easier than the competitive yellow.
Yeah.
Anything basically that's like glowing on its own in daylight, good color. Love it.
Yep.
The competitive heads are okay, but I don't feel like they're as easy as some other colors to see. I don't know why they picked like the grossest like off yellow color.
The only
Look.
problem with the green, I feel like the green shows dirt more. So if you
yeah.
if you actually use it for sweeping, like if you're a vice,
If you occasionally sweep.
notice how I said nothing about skips.
Did you even change your broom head?
Yeah, I like that too. The correct answer is anything but black.
Black
obviously.
is the worst. Dark navy I've seen. Equally
Especially
as
because
bad.
most of the people around here wear black pants.
Yeah,
and
you cannot
can't
see it. You cannot see it.
I think I had somebody at one point who did have a black broom head that had black pants, and I had to have them stand with their legs slightly apart
Yeah,
so that I could
yeah.
see where I was trying to aim it.
I've had that problem with dark gloves too, because I wear a dark sweater, and then if you're trying to point, you cannot
yeah.
you can't see anything.
I wear the mittens, and so when I'm trying to tell everybody like this is first shot, this is second shot, you can't see it inside
There's
my
one.
mittens.
It's only one finger.
This is one. This is also one.
Everything is one.
Everything is one. I feel like the bell is imminent because we said 10:50, correct?
We did say 10:50.
And this
I
is
just
only,
don't see the bell
but there are only
ringer.
6 ends for everybody. Or no, it was they started at 9:20. It's an hour 50, so it would have been 11:10.
Oh, I did say 11:10. I did
Yeah,
do that.
I'm off.
No, it's
So we
okay.
still have
I forgot.
Everybody's definitely for sure getting 7 in.
Yeah. Maybe even 8.
And then we'll see how long it takes.
This is
so
a great draw.
if it stops,
I think it's going to stop. Oh, it's a little deep.
still room for a Glaser stone.
They have a chance.
So you're saying there's
I'm
a
saying there's a chance. They don't have hammer, but I'm saying there's a chance.
all you need is one rock behind a guard.
One shining rock.
They still do that at the end of the tournament?
Unfortunately. I think. Actually, I don't know that I've watched the end recently.
All right, still talking about the shot. I thought they have. That's a beauty.
Oh, that's a great shot.
That's what I said, dude. You just got to have one rock behind a little bit of a guard. Just whether or not I don't think it curls enough past the guard to, I don't know, is there,
To get
there's not,
shot.
and there's not a hole there either.
There's not a hole on the right. The left is tough to like get to the nose to get shot. Unless you think you can kick it between the two red rocks in the back of the house. But they're not looking over there right now. They're looking at a raise on this outside corner rock.
Yeah, I thought he had decided on the shot and then
Yeah, and then
changed
they
his
stopped
mind.
and changed.
I think with the score as it is, they're trying to just see whatever they have for a multiple. So you have, it's very tight to the, there's a guard close
Yeah.
to the hog line.
You have to come inside out and somehow get across the nose.
Well,
and
he's
then-
going outside in though, where the broom is.
Oh, I don't like that. I think I'd want to go inside out, and then you're
Yeah,
trying
I
to
mean,
only catch like
the
a quarter
outside-
of it
yeah.
and slash
I
it
don't think
back
it's-
towards the middle.
Because of that rock being at the hog line, I don't
Yeah,
think this is there.
I think I'd go the other way.
We'll see.
I could be
We've
wrong.
been-
I'm not playing.
Been wrong many times before.
Backseat curling. It's the best kind. There's a lot of debate going on in A as well.
Yeah, Josh has a couple rocks left. He's sitting shot. But there's also still a lot of yellow around. And he definitely doesn't want to do anything with his own red. But again, a 9-3 score, you're trying to score multiples. How do you free up some
Absolutely.
space?
Absolutely.
Don't love his chances. Because probably whatever he does, there's going to be a hit on a red.
All
There's
right,
a
so handshakes on B.
Oh, did he? Yeah, it was one yellow.
It was one
and then
yellow.
It was also one yellow on C. And he did move some rocks around, Josh did.
But he moved the yellow into
to shot. So if Steven puts a rock to block,
Like if he can guard that, yeah.
yeah.
Though they're offset, so you can't nose.
I think there's no way he's giving up more than two anyway.
No, exactly. I was trying to see, is there a way Josh can like kick out that shot yellow, but you have to slash the side red,
Yeah.
not the top red. And that means you're not keeping the shooter, I don't think. At least not in a shot position.
There's the good view.
Aha. Oh.
That's a pretty good card. I don't know. triple. Do you want to telestrate? No, I'm going to telestrate this one. Let's see. Where'd it go? There it is. So we come in here. This one goes to here. And then it goes that way. This one goes maybe somewhere around here and either goes that way. Triple? Probably goes across the top. Then this one goes back. So it's really, where does this rock here go? And then where does this one go? And can you get this one to come into play? I don't know.
What are you trying to find?
Triple for 4.
Ooh.
Get this one
Okay,
to go across the top, miss this one, and then your shooter stays right there,
Okay.
right on top.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Why not?
I don't know.
You got to try it, right?
It's probably a double for 2 anyway, maybe.
I don't hate a double for 2.
And
I can't tell
let's
between
see.
those biters though. Those are awful close.
I honestly don't think he threw it hard enough to get the triple, so I think he had to throw it really hard.
Okay. Maybe.
Oh, he did!
What a shot!
Oh, it was only for 2
2
though. Oh,
So
just
nice.
like I telestrated it.
Such a great shot.
He threw it pretty hard, harder than I thought he did. And they know this is going to be the last end, I think.
Yeah, so I think Topper's out there flagging it for everybody right now.
10-minute warning. Yep. So it was a great shot for 2, but still going to be down by 4 in the last end.
Without the hammer.
Without hammer. How many rocks are left over there on sheet C? We kind of got distracted again.
They are on the seconds rocks.
Okay. Cutting it close, but maybe enough time for them to get an 8th end.
They might get the 8th end in. They've been blasting a lot of peels and hits and stuff, so.
But at the moment, Scott Dunnam sitting 1, maybe 2. So Diamond State trying to move some things around for sure.
Whoa. Is that a triple? Almost? Almost a triple. 2.5. Wait, is the game over?
No.
Oh. They're still in overtime?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They have the under 10-minute ice cleaning.
Holy cow. Double overtime. Exhausting. timing Andy's hits. Awesome.
It's like a 6.5.
Awesome.
Didn't move him as much as he wanted to, though.
No, I don't think so. I think he's
Because
expecting
that's
more
a
than that.
similar thing to what happened in the 5th end, where there's still center guards, and the yellow happens to be behind a center guard. Just get another one in there. Andy still has one more, though, yeah?
Yeah, he wait, yes.
Okay, so he can throw another 6-second hit.
He can throw another 6-second hit.
Double on
make more
the
things
yellow
go away.
guards, or the red guards, rather.
Who needs rocks anyway?
You definitely don't want those. Yep, he could very easily just hit the open yellow, but the guards are the problem. And only got one. Putting the guard back and making them throw some more peels. Waste some rocks. Scott not really worried on this one, though, because he's should have an open shot here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd feel pretty good, though. Yellow is hitting 3. Forgot about there's one in the 12th.
Oh, I did. I
Sneaky.
missed that one hiding over next to Julie's foot.
Good guard there. Yeah, now they're looking at the hit and roll. Getting late in the end now. Might as well, while you have it open, take the shot. Well, that one looks tight out of Scott's hand.
It does.
Oh, can't quite hold it.
Yeah, over on A, they're trying to draw in between these two yellow rocks. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, they're just, problem for them is they're running out of rocks.
They're absolutely running out of rocks.
You play this one tight and then if you crash on something in the front, then that's fine. Yeah, I agree. Are you sure you want to go this way?
Go the other way.
Yeah, go the other way. got a little lucky
gets in
there.
anyway. And there's handshakes.
They're out of rocks, right?
They're out.
They only have 3 left.
So technically, they still have the 4th in the guard, which I think might
that
have been
would-
what Josh was
that would
thinking.
be,
but everyone else was like, nope, we're out of rocks.
All right, so Rarefied Hair moving on to the B final against Hallisey. So that's one final set.
All right. Now we just have to resolve the A final. Oh, this is the last rock.
It is.
All right.
And Scott has a similar, maybe not similar, a harder shot now. I think he just has to draw to the 4-foot. And they are just enough time that he has now gotten the rock off, so they can play the 8th end.
Oh, nice.
According to my clock, anyway. But that was just me. I am unofficial. Gotta imagine this is going to be pretty close. And it is.
Oh, man.
Oh, that is very close, actually.
Looks kind of yellow, but that is hard to tell.
Damn it.
No,
Oh, no, that was the...
Oh, that was the.
Jeez.
That was really
keep doing that to
alarming.
me.
Why were they showing that as a cutscene right now?
Yeah, you got to look at it twice measured. I think if it's a score of 1 for Scott, then it's probably handshakes anyway. But maybe. If it's 1 yellow, then they keep playing. We'll see. It is red.
Red 1.
Row 1 for Dunnam, and now they're looking about the handshakes.
Handshakes
And
it
it
is.
is.
All right.
So there you go. Scott Dunnam will go on to face Team Glaser in the A final. And that wraps it up for us here in the late draw. Much more tame than usual.
The late draw.
The late draw. Come back tomorrow morning, see event semis at 9 a.m. And all of our finals will be at noon. Good night.